You know, the video is about leadership, empathy, leadership, and giving back. But first of all, I just want to say congratulations to Jason Lister and all the team at ATS. Here's to much more success and the springboard to really accelerate where we can go in the future. But let me start with that word, self-leadership. Leadership is a word that's used too lightly. And when me and Jason first came together, which was over 7 years ago, where did we start? We started with self-witness and self-observer of your own life through thoughts and emotions. It was about really lightly paying attention to where do we live emotionally. It was then looking at every area of your life and saying, where are we to where can we go? So you had your life wheel, you had your emotions, and then we had our framework in the business mastery. And we had the three of them going at one time. Now, Jason's job is to become much more aware of himself and working himself. And that's exactly what he did. Then you move from self-leadership onto leadership. Leadership is where you've got the infrastructure in place in these three areas. But now what happens in self-leadership under leadership is you're overseeing. Now you're taking action in all the areas and you're moving forward. And that's where he led himself right up to reach Reach Scotland. Then you move on to empathy leadership, from self-leadership to now empathy leadership. He understands self-leadership in these three areas. He's now overseen by leading, but now he's got the ability to look around and see everybody else because he's now empathetic, which he always was. But now he actually wants that for his team. And over the 7 years, we've been developing the team, which is about understanding everybody's values, understanding the company's values, understanding the customer's values, which then allows us to evolve and grow, challenge reality, create new thinking and new ways of being, which creates the growth plan. And then the final piece, which he's been doing for many years, and so is ATS, is the concept of giving back. So in the concept of leadership, you need to ask yourself, are you self-leading? Do you understand emotions? Are you self-leading your life wheel? A compelling future. Are you self-leading under the 8 areas of framework and business mastery? Then when you move on to leadership and you've taken all the action here, are you overseeing that leadership by steering your ship? And then when you move over to empathy leadership, are you now having the ability to coach other people and support their growth plan? Then when you bring all the culture together, it's where you start to give back, which is what ATS does fantastically well. So I applaud you guys. It's been one hell of a journey, but it's going to be more of a hell of a journey going forward. Leadership, self-lead, lead, and lead empathetically, and you'll create an outstanding culture for your company, where we all see the one vision of where we're going.